Hey, what's going on, guys? In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to check that your pixel's working. So your Facebook pixel is working on your website. The reason why you want to check this is that you want to make sure that before you start driving traffic over to your site, you've got your pixel installed to capture data from visitors that are going to be interacting with your store. So visitors that are going to be perhaps, checking out your content, adding stuff to cart, purchasing. You want to make sure you're grabbing this data because it's going to be so useful when it comes to retargeting, as well as when it comes to building out audiences to find new prospects. So this is why it's so key to have this installed properly. So in order to check you've installed it properly, there are two methods I'll propose that you use. So the first one is simply just going to the Google Chrome store and downloading the Pixel Helper. So if you go to the Google Chrome store, you type in Facebook Pixel Helper, you'll find this and you can just simply install it. Very easy to install. And then once you've got it installed, you can then see whether the events you want to track can be tracked. So in this example, I'm going to show you how to track view content as well as add to cart. So view content, it should be installed on your product page. So you want to have it installed on your product. When someone lands on your product page, view content should fire. And in this case, you can see that it actually does fire. Right, page view should be on every single page on your website. View content should be on your product page. So that fires, which is good. Now we're going to go over to add to cart to just see whether add to cart also fires as well. Add to cart also fires, as you can see, which is good. So this is the first method. I usually prefer the second method I'm going to show you, but this first method should also suffice. So that's still kind of loading. I know it works, so I'm just going to leave it there in the interest of time. So what I'm going to do is show you the second method. Right, the second method involves going over to your ads manager and then clicking on events manager. And I'm just going to go back. To the product page to use this as an example. So now you've clicked on your events manager. It should take you to a page that looks like this, right? And then what you want to do is you want to click on test events and then scroll down a little bit. So test events, I'm just going to clear this because I did a test previously. So I'm just going to clear this. And then when you scroll down, you should see this box that says titled test browser event. So just pop your URL in here and then open up the page. And what you should notice is that it basically fires up that event when you want to open it up, and it displays it here, which is good. And what you can then do as well is to check that add to cart works. And you can see that add to cart also works. So this method, the second method, is the most reliable way of doing it because, it's actually registering in Facebook. Sometimes I find that when you use the Pixel Helper, sometimes it might fire, sometimes it might not fire, sometimes it may misfire. So I highly recommend using the second method if you would like to check that your pixel's working. So I hope that helped you. That's all I've got for you today. If you'd like more tips on how to improve your Facebook ads, optimize your e-com store, do consider subscribing. And until next time, take care.